Hello everyone and welcome. Welcome everyone. Welcome back. For those of you who maybe weren't here yesterday, welcome back to Spider-Man. I took a day away from Spider-Man yesterday to break things up for variety's sake. I realized that after 3 straight streaming days of Spider-Man, some people might have been getting spidered out. In fact, it was on Monday that it was kind of slowing down here on the Spider-Man streams. I noticed there were less people and people were kind of starting to get a little bit stagnant, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell that people were a little bit burnt out on too much web swinging, so I took a day away yesterday to play Dragon Quest XI and then the Blackout beta for Call of Duty Black Ops 4, both of which were awesome streams in my opinion. I had a lot of fun, and it seemed like the viewing audience liked it too. In particular, Blackout was kind of the surprise hit. Like, I don't think many people were expecting much, and I actually really liked it. Like, it was fun, it was fast-paced, unlike games like PUBG and H1Z1, the gunplay was actually functional, and the game has a lot of neat stuff in it, like the fact that the parts of the map are made up of previous multiplayer maps from Black Ops, as well as the fact that there's zombies and stuff in it. There just seems to be a lot to it. So, I had a lot of fun with Blackout last night. If you didn't watch any of yesterday's streams, all of that gameplay footage is live over on my YouTube channel, DSPGaming. For your perusal, okay? So I hope that you guys will watch and enjoy it. Go check it out, alright? That being said, welcome back to another full day of streaming here today, guys. In the middle of the week, it's Wednesday, the 12th of September, 2018. In some places, this is National Video Game Day. I don't know if it necessarily is in the United States. I believe over in certain European countries it is. So if it is, welcome everyone to our full day of gaming fun. Alright, what are we doing today? Well, let's talk a little bit about that. First of all, it's going to be Spider-Man continuing, another 4+ hours of this awesome game, which I'm very much looking forward to. We ended up opening up the Taskmaster's side content, which are all these challenge missions all around the map. And it seems like every once in a while, after doing a certain amount of these missions, the Taskmaster will actually come to fight you, which we've already done one of the randomized fights at the end of the last stream. So, let us continue today. Ow, I just cracked my neck. Ooh. Let us continue today. Let's see how it goes. 4 more hours of the Spider-Man swinging around New York City. Should be pretty fun. Hello, everyone. Sometimes you can see me in this. You can actually see me in that, for some reason, in that overlay picture. It must be semi-transparent. Alright, so yeah, I'm excited for more Spider-Man. I hope you guys are excited. Then, tonight, in Street Fighter V, I will be attempting a new character, and it's actually in your hands what character I play. If there's a Twitter poll up right now on my Twitter, @TheyCallMeDSP, the characters are as follows: Sagat, G, or Abigail. Those 3 characters are the ones that kind of interest me the most, and so the poll is up. People are voting. They've been voting overnight. I think it's just under 300 people voted overnight, I believe, and I think the voting right now is in favor of Sagat. In fact, you know what? I'll take a look myself, because I honestly, I'm not 100%. Let me take a look here. I haven't looked at it since when I first woke up. It might have changed. Who knows, right? Alright, 273 votes so far. Sagat for 38%. G with 34%. Abigail with 28%. So, it's anyone's game. I mean, those percentages are only 20 votes each. So, you're talking, you know, excuse me, they're 2 votes each. So, you know, another 8 to 10 people vote one way or another way. It could totally swing the poll. But right now, Sagat is very narrowly in first place in that poll. I'm curious, you know, what'll happen with the voting. That vote's going to be open, I think, till 6 p.m. tonight. And then at 6:30, my stream goes live. And then around 7, I'll be jumping into training mode. Excuse me. I'll be jumping into trials and training mode with one of those characters, messing around with them, you know, about a half hour or a little bit longer in those modes. And then trying to do some online play with them, okay? So I hope you guys will join me tonight for some Street Fighter V action. Tomorrow, we actually are going to go back to yesterday. What the hell does that mean? It means there's going to be another Dragon Quest stream as my main gameplay stream, and I'm going to be doing more of the Call of Duty Blackout beta tomorrow night. I had so much fun with it last night that I want to play it again. Okay, so that's going to be Thursday night, Call of Duty Blackout beta yet again. Then on Friday, I'm still up in the air about what I'm doing on Friday. Because I have two choices. I could just go back to Spider-Man, right? Swing that back in there. And by the way, I get the feeling that if I do play Spider-Man as my main stream on Friday, I may actually finish the game. Because people are saying, last time I played, they said, oh, he has about 8 to 10 hours left. So after 4 hours today, you know, one more major session, I may wrap the game up. But on Friday, it's the release of Shadow of the Tomb Raider, right? The final installment in the Tomb Raider trilogy. And it seems like you guys are still pretty much split down the middle as to if I should play this or not. Half of you are of the mindset that, yes, it's the conclusion of the trilogy. You played the first 2 games. Even if it ain't so great, we know that you'll make it entertaining and have fun interactive streams with us, so please play it. The other half is like, no, we get the feeling it's not going to be very good. It's going to be a grind and repetitive and the same as the last 2 games. You didn't like the last one, so just skip it. So it's kind of like split. And because of that, I don't know what to do. I'm a little nervous that if I don't play it, okay, that sadly, don't know what I'll be doing for the rest of the month. Like, I know there's a few things, like Transference next week, Ask the King, my 10th anniversary retrospective event, and I will be starting up the Patron's Choice playthrough. But I am very close to the end of Spider-Man, and once that's over, you know, do you really think that Dragon Quest and Phoenix Wright, which looks like it's going to win the Patron's Choice playthrough, are really going to carry me through the end of the month? No, those are not going to be playthroughs that are going to have mass popularity. So that's why I'm thinking is maybe Tomb Raider mixed in with that stuff would at least bring a little bit more variety to the table. So I'm still on the fence about this. I'm still on the fence. Okay? So, I guess we'll talk about this a little bit later. You know, probably tomorrow night I have to make my definitive decision on if I'm going to continue to play it or not. And we'll go from there, okay? So we'll see. We will see what happens. I'm still deciding, okay? Now, so that's this week. And then, of course, next week I'll be, if I haven't finished it yet, wrapping up Spider-Man. If I did start Tomb Raider, continuing Tomb Raider. We've got Transference, this survival horror game coming out next week. Like I said, next week will be Ask the King. I'll probably be balancing in more Street Fighter. And then, you know, decide, gee, am I going to start with my Patron's Choice playthrough and mix that in there? When is the 10th anniversary event going to be? You know, I got all these things to consider. So, I'll have more information the further we get, okay? The further we get into the week, into the month here, I'll have more for you, okay, guys? All right, now, I have some more stuff to talk about. In regards to YouTube, okay? So the good news is, my views are up, my engagement is way up, my subs are up, everything is up on YouTube. Like, if you actually look at my stats, my analytics, since I started playing Spider-Man on Friday, everything is, like, great. In fact, I'm not even kidding you, my engagement went way up. So now it's telling me that on average, most people are watching videos like more than double what they were just a month or 2 ago when I was making the shorter videos, okay? That's a good thing. That means my videos will show up better in search rankings and the channel overall will be doing better. The problem is, and again, going hand in hand with all this, guess what? Ad revenue is down. That's right. Like, actually, I got a little spike for the premiere of Spider-Man, and now it's down again, to the point where I'm not even making a third of what I was making just a couple months ago on YouTube. Since before they took away my ads, basically. Ever since the ads came back, the ads revenue's been abysmal. And the only thing I can think of, again, I already talked about this a week or 2 ago in a video on YouTube, the only thing I can think of is that the ads don't display properly on mobile devices, etc., which most of you guys I know watch now, because when you're watching a 40-minute to hour-long video, you're supposed to be seeing 4 to 5 ads, and most people are only seeing 1 or none. Now, the difference here is, when I was doing all short videos, 10 minutes each, okay, let's say I was putting out 20, 30 videos a day, and you watched all of them, you'd be watching around 20, 30 ads. Now, you're watching 5 videos a day, and on those videos, only 1 ad plays, so you're watching 5 ads instead of 30. Gee, I wonder why I'm making so much less money, right? So this sucks. This absolutely sucks. I mean, now the good news is, Twitch has been good to me. You know, July and August were both insanely good months here on Twitch. And because of that, it kind of makes up for the lost YouTube ad revenue. And it basically evens out. It does. It kind of evens out. So even though YouTube's down, Twitch has been up. So in that regard, you know, it kind of evens. But my problem, my concern moving forward here is, this is the busy gaming time of the year. This is when there's the most ads on YouTube. This is when normally I would make a large increase in revenue on YouTube. And it looks like I'm not going to make that this year. It looks like the revenue's going away. That's number one. Number two, I can only lean on you guys so much. You know what I mean? Like, I've been really reliant on people being supportive on streams for the past 2 months during this whole ordeal. And at this point, you know, I don't know what else I can do. You know, you guys know the situation. I tell you, you know, I'm honest with you every day. And I can't believe that I'm playing a game where, seriously, where my views are up, okay, engagement's up, subs are up, everything's up, but revenue is down. It doesn't make any fucking logical sense. Like, anyone from a business standpoint would look at that and say, that doesn't even make any fucking sense at all. So what that tells me is YouTube doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. You know, they just don't. Apparently my old system made it so that I could make a certain amount of money because I would put out a video, you know, so many videos, and those would actually trigger the proper ads, versus just doing longer videos doesn't do that. So it blows. It freaking blows. It really does. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because, you know, I have to keep thinking about the future. You know, I have to. And with YouTube still, I'm still kind of being a little bit reliant on YouTube revenue. I don't want to be. You know, I really don't want to be reliant on YouTube revenue. What I want is it to just be solely Twitch. But the problem is it's not, you know, it's very hard to maintain. Like, I'll have a really good day here on Twitch, and then people will be like, oh, well, Phil had an insanely good day. We heard that this guy, you know, King Tut came by and he gave a bunch of subs out. And, oh, and then, you know, someone came by and we saw he had a really good day with cheers and tips. So now we're going to just calm down. And that's the problem, is when things calm down, now it kind of negated the negative effect of the other days. You see what I mean? But the thing is, I absolutely cannot try, you know, be angry or be upset. You guys have been absolutely so supportive. Like I said, these last 2 months, you guys have been crazy supportive to me in this time of what's been going on with YouTube. So I cannot be angry, and I'm certainly not saying anything whatsoever in regards to that. I'm just trying to be transparent with you guys. I mean, obviously, what I'm hoping is that moving forward with these next few months, with all the crazy amount of new games that'll be coming out, that hopefully we will bring more people to the streams. Hopefully it will bring in natural growth, which it has been. I've been seeing way more followers and everything. Average stream views have been pretty good. You know, everything's good. So if I can maintain that and keep the natural growth, and every month make even a little bit more on Twitch, then I think it'll be all right. But, you know, being honest here, you know, in July we had a lot of really big contributors. We had the biggest cheer ever that was given, and a bunch of people who were kind of competing for that. Then, of course, in August, we had Tutankhamun, who came in and was really supportive. I know I'm not going to have that every month. You know what I mean? What I've found is, you know, success on the internet is not based off of a large contribution from a small group of people, but a small contribution from a large group of people. All right? That's really how it's been. Same thing with Patreon and everything. It's not about, oh, you have 3 people who do big pledges. It's like you have hundreds of people who do like $1, you know? And that's how it works. It's crowdfunding. So I'm hoping that over time I'm convincing you guys with the amount of content I'm putting out and how good it is, how positive it is here on the streams, that you guys are going to come back and be supportive, all right? So I'm just trying to be transparent for now. I'm still kind of just biding my time and seeing what's going to happen. I am still hoping that over time my YouTube channel, since, again, DSPGaming is showing me, oh, increase in subs, increase in views, increase in engagement, everything positive, revenue down. It just kind of scratched my head, but I'm hoping that that'll turn around. I am hoping that eventually something will trigger here with the YouTube channel where it will trigger more revenue. I don't know how, because it seems like YouTube's system doesn't fucking work, but I am hoping. I'm trying to be positive here, doing these positive changes you guys have asked for forever, right? You said make longer videos, so I'm doing it now, and I'm taking the hit for it, all right? I'm taking the hit for it. But, you know, what is it? What can I do? Nothing. The only thing I can do is go back to the shorter videos, which I don't really want to do. I don't. I already know. For now, it's been, what, 2 months that I've been doing the longer videos? So you guys are used to them now. I'm used to making them now. I enjoy making them longer. But, real talk, I got to be able to pay my bills. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Right now, no drastic changes planned yet. I still want to write it out. I still want to see what happens between now and the next few months. I am still kind of feeling hopefully positive about this, okay? If anything, the one thing I can definitely say, my hard work here on Twitch is paying off. You know, you guys are being incredibly supportive here, and I love that. I love that you guys love the streams. So, at least the work I'm putting into Twitch is paying off and showing positive growth. That's the good news. It just sucks that on YouTube it's the complete opposite. You know, you put in hard work, you make positive changes for the better, and you lose money because that's how YouTube works. It's a piece of fucking shit. It just doesn't make any sense. Alright, guys. Alright, so let us continue. Let's spin this into the plug segment. As you guys know, now you know everything that's going on, right? You guys know the situation with me and how YouTube's terrible right now, and you know, I am struggling because I'm just trying to make Twitch work, and it is working, but we got to maintain, right? If I have a month that things go down, that's not good. So, if you love my daily live streams, if you love the videos on YouTube, the longer format, and you like everything the way it is, all right? And you want to go above and beyond just being a standard stream viewer or video watcher and be more supportive, there are many ways you can do that, including pledging to my Patreon at patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. If you pledge $5 or more this month, you'll be able to nominate and vote on horror-themed games for an upcoming Halloween Horror Marathon event, as well as vote on the type of Halloween costume I'll be wearing during said event, okay? Also, there are other perks, but I'm not going to really talk too much about them. Check them out for yourself. And anyone who does pledge to my Patreon, thank you guys very much, all right? Number 2, you can buy something from my Teespring merchandise shop. I just launched my 10th anniversary line of product. That's right. I've been a content creator for 10 freaking years. I've been here. A decade of fun and chaos and rage, and I'm looking forward to more. Anything you buy from the shop helps me out, and you guys get a cool collectible, so please give it a look right there on your screen right now. There's the link. If you're here live on the stream and you want to get a shout out during the stream, okay, you could cheer, sub, or tip. Cheering, subbing, and tipping will allow you to interact with me, and also you'll get, you know, in certain cases, other recognition as well, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But if you do want to get a shout out on today's stream, guys, please try to be positive. Don't bring up negativity or nonsense. No drama. No insults for myself, others, like streamers or chatters. Don't bring up other streamers or chatters in a negative light. Don't bring up don't bring up detractors and negative shit like that. None of that's allowed. Please don't bring up politics or religion. It's too diversive and it causes problems in the stream chat. In general, people really get it, and the streams are positive and fun, but I just want to lay down these ground rules and criteria early so you guys know it's not allowed here. In addition, if you want to get an animation, a fun animation to play, which reminds me, I have to change the animations because I did not switch them. So I'm going to do that in just a moment. I'm going to put up these Spider-Man animations again for today's Spider-Man stream, of course. That's a quick swap, by the way. That's not a big deal. But anyway, yeah, if you want to see a fun animation play here on the stream, there's 3 ways to do it. You can either cheer 50 bits or more in a single cheer, you can tip $5 or more in a single tip, or you can click on the share button. After subscribing to the channel, a share button should actually appear on your screens, and if you click on that button, it'll also do the on-screen animation for you, okay? So, all these are Spider-Man related animations, really cool and pertinent to the playthrough, obviously. By the way, I just updated them, so they should now be playing the Spider-Man animations. Yeah, and it's another cool way to get recognition, right? Visual recognition for your contributions. In addition to that, as you guys can see, I have the stream stats leaderboard at the bottom of the screen that I'll be updating periodically. If you're wondering why it's crooked, this is why, because we're doing the special Spider-Man template for today, and so it fits into the template by being down there, okay? Yeah, if you're the top cheerer or top tipper for the day, that is going to appear at the bottom of the screen as I update it periodically over the course of today, all right, guys? So, another way you can get recognition. Pretty cool, right? Subscribing to the channel, guys, gets you many benefits, including all my emotes, not having to watch advertisements, and getting a cool chat crown badge. Please consider subbing, and congratulations to everyone who is still a current sub to the channel. A lot of people were gifted subs by a certain gentleman named Tutankhamun. All right, and that being said, if you were gifted a sub this month, it is September. If you don't know what that means, it means you can renew that subscription right now for $1. So what'll happen is that subscription will go out till, you know, it expires, which will be sometime in October. Then it'll extend for another month for only $1. It's a special limited time promotion. You must do this by the end of September if you want it to count. Okay? So please, guys, consider extending that sub. All right? Consider extending the sub for only $1. Pretty cool promotion right now. Outside of all that, guys, the only other thing I have to say before we start getting to shout-outs is if you really want to help me out the most right now, because I just mentioned a ridiculous amount of stuff, right? I mentioned Patreon, Teespring, cheering, subbing, tipping. The best way you can help me out in the short term is to tip me. Why? Well, right now, I'm in the middle of a pretty big financial problem. The problem is that in the month of July, YouTube disabled my advertisements for 3 weeks. I didn't do anything wrong to prompt this. They just did it internally because they're a bunch of fucking idiots, and they screwed everything up. And it took me 3 weeks to get them to stop dragging their feet, realize their mistake, and reverse their decision. That being said, when they did that, I had no money for 3 weeks coming in, and normally I would be getting a paycheck around now from YouTube, and I didn't get it this month because they screwed me over. That being said, I still have to pay my bills, alright? And the next payment I'm going to receive from anyone will be from Twitch, and that usually hits on the 15th or 16th of the month. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. You know, I got to pay bills, but I'm not getting the money I should be have made, and it's YouTube's fault. So, what you can do to help me is tip me. If you tip me right now, I will get that money immediately and be able to put it towards bills. So please consider, if you are going to contribute at all today and you have the ability to choose, please tip me. There's 2 ways you can tip me. You can either click on the tip jar button below the stream. All right, that'll take you to the tips page. You can leave an anonymous tip or your name in a message if you want a shout out. Or type exclamation point tip into the stream chat. That will also allow you to leave a tip, okay? 2 different ways. Sound good? All right, guys. Thank you very much for your support. I do appreciate it. And, you know, I'm looking forward to a positive stream. I'm not going to be mentioning this all day. That's the difference between me and a lot of other streamers. They have plugs and everything in between. I don't. I just do the plug segment. I get it out of the way. And then we basically just enjoyed the fun of the game that I played during that day, all right? So, you know, please consider tipping me and or supporting in any other way, but tipping is the best way. And now let's get to shoutouts. All right? Let me go ahead and refresh here. Go ahead and refresh. Oh, now it's not loading. My typical 6-year-old laptop problems. Try using a laptop every single day for 6 years to see what happens. It runs like crap. That's what happens. Okay, it's refreshing. Alright, so shout out to a couple people who actually contributed overnight when I was not even broadcasting. Pretty awesome that people keep me in mind when I'm not even broadcasting, right? Oh, by the way, there's the Spider-Man animations. They're up now. There we go. Alright, so shout out to Golden Colts, who did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you very much, Golden Colts. How you guys doing? Or how you doing? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Well, you know, thank you for the support, Golden Colts. And then shout out to Richie7ACR, who did a 100-bit cheer. He says, hey, Phil, I haven't been able to catch a stream in a while because of work, but I hope things are going well. As I just said previously, the streams have been going really well. People are, you know, loving the stuff. Overall, everything's good. So all I can say is let's keep this going. This was a very good start to the busy upcoming gaming season, right? So let's keep that going. Let's keep it going. All right. Now, onward to people who contributed during today's stream. The first cheer we got in was Blackest of Gokus, who cheered us in honor of National Video Game Day. Who's your favorite black gamer? Mine is LTG. The bottom line is, I don't see race. I really don't. Like, I grew up in a very multicultural neighborhood. I had friends of every race and color. Not only in you know, when I was growing up as a kid in my neighborhood, but then at school and everything. So I don't really see it. I don't. I would actually find it offensive to say, oh, I'm going to pick a favorite gamer based on race or skin color. Like, that's, to me, that is ridiculous. Like, it doesn't matter what your skin color is. It just doesn't. You know, it's never been a determination. By the way, here I am again. Hi. It's never been a determination for me at all. So I actually refuse to answer your question because I don't think that that's a valid criteria for judging a game, you know, the quality of a gamer. By the way, I wouldn't do that anyway because I don't watch other gamers. I don't. The only person who I've ever even been watching recently is Arturo on his NYC Furby channel on here on Twitch because I host him, and he's been actually streaming a lot recently, quite a lot. And I've been watching him play Street Fighter V and trying to basically learn a little bit more about the game, and I think I actually have. Like, watching him play, I've seen some more characters in action. Like, I saw Ed for the first time the other night. I was like, who the fuck is that? And people in his stream chat were like, that's Ed. He's been out for like a year. I'm like, yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is. I haven't seen him before. So I'm getting a little bit more exposure to Street Fighter V. Every once in a while, I stop by Arturo's streams. But outside of that, I don't really watch anyone. So I wouldn't even be able to validly say, oh, you know, this is, this person or that person. So, sorry, Blackest of Gokus, I can't answer your question. All right, shout out to Gamma Relay, who subscribed to the channel for the 2nd month in a row. Thank you, Gamma Relay, for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Oh my God. Shout out to Delicious Trouser Snake. This guy's name, I don't know how he gets away with it. Like, I see some names on Twitch, and I'm like, they allow this? They actually allow this. Anyway, Delicious Trouser Snake did a 100-bit cheer and says, have you considered doing a drunk stream? I think that would be fun. I've done one, well, I did one last year for Christmas Marathon, and man, it hit me about halfway through the stream when I was playing, what was it, the game where you're a janitor. I can't remember what the hell the name of the game was. You're supposed to be mopping up blood or whatever. I couldn't even concentrate. I was so like tipsy and like my head was spinning. I couldn't even concentrate on what I was doing in the middle of this marathon. I was like, oh shit, I gotta stop drinking because I got another second half of this marathon to go, which is pretty funny. So, no, I have no plans to doing anything drinking related anytime soon. Maybe the end of the year we'll do another one of those marathons. We'll see. But for now, absolutely not. Okay. Okay, shout out to Lean Sipper, who resubbed for the third month in a row and says, DSP Spidey, let's go. Yes, I am excited for more Spider-Man today. This game has been great, in my opinion. Tons of fun story developments based with tons of side content. That's pretty fun to do, and it never felt like a repetitive grind to me. So far, so good. Really loving the game. Thank you for the resub. T-Dubs, cheers. I saw your Blackout gameplay on YouTube this morning. Ads were rolling fine for me. I just want to add that, oh my God, the Cookie Monster moment had me rolling. Good stuff. Yeah, for those who did not see it last night, pretty hilarious. So, first of all, you know, I'm no stranger to Battle Royale games. I've been playing PUBG, H1Z1, I played some Fortnite before. So, I've played these before. And even though I really didn't know what the hell was going on in Blackout last night, I didn't understand what the weapons were, I didn't understand certain game mechanics, I still did pretty well. Like, I had a couple really good finishes. 2 of them I made top 2. And this was this hilarious, one of them, I was in the top 3, and I saw a guy sneaking up, and I shot him, and I swear to God, he sounded like the Cookie Monster in his reaction. Because what happens in Blackout is when you kill someone, they can talk to you for like a second, you can hear their mic. I couldn't believe, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my God, it was hilarious. It was just, like, everyone in the stream chat cracked up, I couldn't concentrate. So now I had to try to kill this other guy, laughing hysterically about the Cookie Monster who I just killed. It was pretty fucking funny. So if you did miss the Blackout gameplay from last night, I strongly recommend you go check it out on YouTube, okay? Alright, shout out to Chewy Cakes, who did a 125-bit cheer. Chewy Cakes is currently the top cheerer for the day. So let's, oops. 1, 2, oh shit. 1, 2, 5. There we go. So thank you, Chewy Cakes, for the top cheer. And welcome to the leaderboard. You're the top cheerer there up on the leaderboard. Very nice. Shout out to Crazy Dream, who did a 100-bit cheer. He says, good to hear things are good on Twitch. Keep up the good hard work. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I love doing what I do on Twitch. I do. I have loved the streams, you know, everything. I just love it. I want to keep doing it. That's why it pisses me off that because of the irresponsible actions of a major corporation like Google, right, completely fucking me over, taking away advertisements and everything, and then, you know, bringing them back, and then they're so minuscule in revenue compared to what they used to be. You know, what did I do wrong? I'm putting out the same fucking content I always did. But let's pay Phil way less for it. It's like, what? How does that even make any fucking logical sense? It makes none. You know, I want to keep doing this for a living. I love it. I have a passion for it. And I want to keep pushing, doing as hard work as I can and keep pushing through. You know what I mean? And I'm going to. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep striving to keep doing this and afford doing it and everything. So I hope that I can. Again, you guys, your support is keeping me alive. I want to say thank you to everyone. In particular, you know, these last couple of months, you guys have been amazing on streams. And, you know, we had people like Austin Mink, who did the largest cheer ever in July. and a bunch of other people who were very supportive in July. And then in August, we had Tutankhamun, who came in here and was very supportive, you know, with everything. I mean, he cheered, he gifted a bajillion subs recently, and he tipped me too. He's a very nice guy. In addition to all you guys, you know, coming around and hanging out with me on a daily basis and keeping it positive and everything, it's been great. So let's just keep that momentum going, all right? All right. Shout out to Demonline Gamers, who has subscribed to the channel. Demonline Gamers. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Shout out to the River Bottom Gang, who cheers. Shout out to Emmett Otter and all the locals in the Frogtown Hollow. Hell yeah, shout out to the Emmett Otter. I love that. I watch it every single year, if I can at least, for Christmas special from the Muppets. And I actually now, finally, after years and years, I own it on Blu-ray. It took me a while to be able to get it, but I finally own it now. What was funny was I had it digitally for a while on Amazon, and then they took it off, and I was like, why is it gone? And it's because they wanted to sell it. I guess it was like the 30th or 40th anniversary or whatever. So when they wanted to sell it, they had to take the rights off of Amazon, but now I have it on Blu-ray, which is pretty awesome. So, yeah. Emmett Otter. Shout out to the River Bottom Gang for sure. Alright, so shout out to Porco Barata, who says, hey Phil, I'm ready for some more Spidey side content today. Shout out to the Saurus Boy, who resubbed for the 5th month in a row and says poop. And shout out to Kate, who did a 50-bit cheers, says, Phil, did you hear about Henry Cavill's no longer playing Superman? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But isn't Henry Cavill playing The Witcher, right? I think they cast him as The Witcher. But are you really surprised, and or are you really concerned? Like, the DC Cinematic Universe has been just falling apart. It's, you know, Justice League was considered a flop by all estimations. It did not make as much money as they wanted it to. It was supposed to be their big culmination of their fucking cinematic universe, and it did not do well per what they wanted. So, are you serious? Are you seriously surprised that Henry Cavill, that they're getting rid of him as Superman? And again, I don't think that they're going to have Ben Affleck either. You know, Ben Affleck, you know, falling apart here. You know, I doubt he's going to be Batman. So I think that their whole cinematic universe is just falling apart, and it seems is going to go away. It's funny because we've got the Aquaman movie coming out. Was it later this year or early next year? I can't remember. But it seems like, and then they're making one more. Aren't they making the Harley Quinn based movie, right? But outside of those, I think we're done. Like, I think we just got to be like, whatever. You know, this crap is, you know, the whole universe is falling apart, and I think they're done. So I think I really don't foresee it becoming any much more of what it is. Especially when you've got your main actors playing the biggest people in this universe are now, you know, not doing it anymore. That's a bad sign. That would be like, oh, we're going to continue with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but, you know, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor are not in it anymore. Like, what? Huh? So there you go. All right. So I actually think that we've gotten through all the shout-outs, right? I think we've gotten through all the shout-outs. What I'm just trying to figure out is if my cheer leaderboard updated, because I was going to read the cheer leaderboard and give shout-outs, but I don't think it did. I think it's locked. Shit. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to give credit for the top 10 cheerers. I apologize if this is outdated info. I was supposed to update, but I don't know if it did. Uh-oh. All right. Shout out to the top 10 cheerers for the week. In 10th place, we've got Crazy Dream. In 9th place, Quack. And he's tied with Prank Black for 9th, by the way. In 7th place, Just Get Rain. In 6th place, I Got Gugats. In 5th, Smart Weirdo. In 4th place, Hindo Beast. In 3rd, Himanova. In 2nd, Detective Schlong. No, I take it back. I think it's Detective Schwang from yesterday. And then we've got Infinite in 1st place. So thanks to everyone for your contributions this week. I appreciate that. That's really, I just want to remind everyone. Oh, you know what I should do? Update sub count, too. Let's update the sub count. Let's do that quick. 1,033 subs. Let's get that up here. Very nice. Okay. Just a reminder, everyone. The best way you can support me today is to tip me. Because of the situation I'm going through right now, I'm very nervous the next few days. Hopefully, the Twitch payment will be coming through on time on the 15th or 16th. But between then, anything you guys can do, to support is appreciated. But tipping me is the best way to go about it. Right now, no one's tipped me today so far. So that's kind of why I'm bringing it up again. 2 ways to tip. Either click the tips jar button at the bottom of the stream or type ! tip into the stream chat. All right? Thank you guys very much. All right, that is it. I think we're going to end the pre-stream, and we're going to start up Spider-Man again. All right? Sound good? All right. All right. Thank you guys very much. Let's end it, and let's begin. Here we go.